Hi, I'm Mona, and this is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary entry for January 10th, 2021. January 10th, 2021 reduces down to the number 7. Yeah, it sure does. Number of spirit, right? So the pics that you're going to see today are various nature pics from my visits here in St. Joseph. And, the weather was better when these pictures were taken. A little bit more color, right? St. Joseph, Missouri. So let's talk about the number 7, right? Happiness, renewal, and perfection. This is about connection to the universe. What I further got from that, from further reading, is that hiding feelings are also involved with this number, So communications with people is difficult, and, this can be a problem with relationships. So maybe communication will be hard for some today, depending on the subject, right? Maybe me. Well, it wasn't really that difficult. So, for some, not for me. So, yeah, I also, was thinking about something this morning, which led me to another tangent. And it's about, talking about failure. Yeah, no one ever wants to talk about that. It's because of the ego. No one brings up failures. They bring up their accomplishments, right? Yeah, of course. Even though failure is equally important. From failure comes perfection, and from failure comes improvement, right? I mean, that's how I see it. And that's where the number 7 can come in. Number 7 is perfection, right? Spirit is perfection. But spirit didn't come from failure, though. Failing sucks, but at least you know what not to do next time. Unless you don't learn, then you'll just keep failing until you realize and fix it, right? Yeah, that's the sucky part. That's the sucky part about failing, is that hopefully you learn it from it for the, the first time around, because, the second time around, then you don't have to deal with that. You'll pass over that issue, you know what I mean? Yeah. We learn about this stuff from childhood, but outside sources warp the idea of failure, right? It's kind of like, oh, you're so bad if you fail that test. It's terrible, but it's not like someone's bad. Maybe it's because they just really don't know the material and they need more help, But it's ingrained a certain type of way. It sure is. I don't have a problem talking about failure. I used to, not anymore. This way the next person won't make the same mistake. I think it's beneficial. Sharing knowledge is important. But ego can block that too, right? Jeez, man. It's a no-win situation, right? So maybe this is an entry about failure and ego, right? Maybe. Because kind of goes together. We need ego though, but sometimes people's ego's big. The right amount of ego is like, it's like pride, That's like the right amount. Like being proud of an accomplishment. This is a good feeling. This is a good type of ego, I would think. I don't know. Sometimes if you talk about accomplishments, people will think you're bragging or you're stuck up, damn. I never understood that, but I do now. It's about how things are presented, how your message is being relayed, right? And this comes back to communication again. Number 7 has to do with communication, right? And how we communicate with others and the tone of our voice and words and the use and stuff like that, The social media, yeah, that's different, You can't really express emotion or texting, emails and stuff, right? You can't, express emotion. You have the little emoticons, right? But those don't do shit. They're just like additions, pretty little additions to your words or whatever you're writing there, People always take things the wrong way anyways, so how can you do, how can you do this anyways? And the chain of events like this halt forward progress. I swear they do. Holding back knowledge is like slowing down progress for others. It's like hoarding information. I don't share failures because I don't want anyone to know I failed, something like that. Or I don't want anyone to surpass my accomplishments, so I want them to fail too. It's like, damn. That's kind of selfish actually, but it is what it is. It is like that, seriously. Yeah, some people think like that. I failed a lot, but I learned, and I know, I know the importance of sharing, sharing to benefit others and stuff, right? No sense in hiding things. What good will that do? Maybe you'll have built-in anxiety and tension. Harbored emotions from failure caused by anxiety. Anxiety is the #1 killer, and it leads to harsh ailments. You know that? Yeah, it sure does. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about that subject. So, today was a pretty nice day, just pretty average, But that's all I have on this. I don't want to bore anyone too much. So blessings and love and happiness to everyone. This was the video journal diary for January 10th, 2021. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe. And I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.